Hello, my name is Cara O'Brien, and I am delighted to welcome you to a selection of recordings of U.S. singers from the Inishowen Song Project as part of the 2021 Inishowen Singing Weekend. Now, my own involvement with the Inishowen Singing Weekend began in 2017 when I attended the festival for the first time as a bursary student. And I had moved to Ireland from the Rocky Mountains of Colorado the summer before and was studying traditional singing at the University of Limerick at the Irish World Academy there. But I had never in my life attended a singing session before I ended up in Ballyliffin for what proved to be 4 life-changing days of singing madness. And I always remember so many things from that first weekend, but one of the moment it started, I feel like, was the drive up. It was myself and another student who was from Brazil, and neither of us had ever been to Donegal, much less to Inishowen. So we basically just loaded up in a car and started driving north, and just kept on driving north. And I think it was somewhere around the 6-hour mark that my friend turned to me and said, if we keep going on like this, we're going to end up at the North Pole. And bang on time, we come around the corner and there was the sign that said, "Welcome to the North Pole." And I remember this very awkward moment of silence where the two of us were just thinking, what have we gotten ourselves into? But of course, within a few minutes, we were there and tucked up in the Ballyliffin Hotel with cups of hot tea and sitting by the fire, and we were at home in 5 minutes. It's been a wonderful experience ever since then. And I was delighted to discover, even though I felt like we were on the very fringes of the known universe at that point, that I was far from the only Yank at the festival. And today I am delighted to introduce you to 3 of the very best. So we're going to start off with a stunning performance by Bonnie Milner of a fairly rare ballad that I had actually never heard sung before until I came up to Inishowen. This is a song called Queen Jane. We will follow that with a charming performance of My Love Came to Dublin by the wonderful John Baker, who has been a fixture of the Inishowen Singing Festival for many and many a year. And then we will finish up most appropriately with a version of the Leaving of Liverpool sung by Dan Milner. And not only is this one of my favorite versions of this song ever sung, but I think it's such a great song to end on because it has everybody singing along in the room together. And I think that's one of the things we've really been missing this weekend, is that feeling of raising the rooftops, as it were. So I hope you enjoy these songs, and I look forward to seeing you all at the rest of the festival. And until we all meet again, sláinte.
Queen Jane sat at her window one day, sewing a silken seam. She looked out at the merry green woods and saw the green nut tree, and saw the green nut tree. She dropped her thimble at her heel, and her needle at her toe, and away she ran to the merry green woods to gather nuts and sow, to gather nuts and sow. She scarce had reached the merry green woods, scarce had pulled the nuts 2 or 3, when a proud forester came striding by, saying, "Fair maid, let those be," saying, "Fair maid, let those be." "Why do you pull the nuts?" he said, "and why do you break the tree? And why do you come to these merry green woods without the leave of me, without the leave leave of me. Oh, I will pull the knot, she said, and I will break the tree, and I will come to these merry green woods. I'll ask no leave of thee. I'll ask no leave of thee. He took her by the middle so small, and he gently laid her down, and when he took what he longed for, he raised her from the ground. He raised her from the ground. Oh, woe to you, proud forester, and an ill death yours may be, since I am the king's youngest daughter, she said, you will pay for wronging me. You will pay for wronging me. If you be the king's youngest daughter, he said, then I am his eldest son, and woe unto this unhappy hour, and the wrong that I have done, and the wrong that I have done. The very first time I came from sea, oh, Jane, you were unborn, and I wish my gallant ship had sunk, and I was left forlorn, and I was left forlorn. The very next time I came from sea, you were on your nurse's knee, and the very next time I came from sea, you were in this woods with me. You were in this woods with me. I wish I ne'er had seen your face, and you had ne'er seen mine, and we ne'er had met in this merry green woods, and this wrong could be undone, and this wrong could be undone. I wish to God my babe was born, and on its nurse's knee, and as for me, I was dead and gone, and the green grass growing over me, and the green grass growing over me.
My love came to Dublin one fine Sunday morning. My love came to Dublin to honour me there. He wore a green ribbon tied round his blue bonnet, and I wore a bangle of gold in my hair. Oh, the leaves, they were green on that fine Sunday morning, and I never asked him to give me a ring. But now they are gone, the wind's in the bow, fall down very gently, leaves on me now. Fine ladies sleep in all their fine modesty, bad damsels sleep in the height of their shame. But I must lie alone in the cold by the river, and wait for my true love to bring back my name. I'll not ask the clergy for prayers in the chapel. I'll not ask them, not hear the minister saying his prayers. But I'll go to the woods, to the birch trees and branches, and ask them to raise up their arms in the air. Oh, I'll make him a coat. I'll make him some shoes of the fine Spanish leather. I'll make him a coat, oh, the finest you've seen. And he'll walk like a lord through the city of Dublin, and I'll be by his side in my mantle so green. That's the song.
Fare you well to Prince's Landing Stage, River Mersey, fare you well. I am bound for California, it's a place I know right well. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think on you. Fare thee well to Lower Frederick Street and St. Terrace and Park Lane, for I know 'twill be some long old time till I see you once more. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of you. I am signed on a Yankee clipper ship, Davy Crockett is her name. Owen Burgess, he is the captain of her, and they say she's a floating hell. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of you. It's my second trip with Burgess in the Crockett, and I think I know him well. If a man's a sailor, he can get along, but if not, he's sure in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of you. I am bound for California by the way of the stormy Cape Horn. I will send to you a letter, love, when I am homeward bound. So fare
the pierhead for to carry us down the stream. Well, our sails are loose, our anchor secure, and I bid ye farewell once more. So farewell.